Heyo, Christopher.
Yeah.
What's up? You sounded like a pterodactyl there.
Great.
So we're here live.
With another episode of Real or Fake with the two idiots from Paranormal Warehouse.
I like how we were shake and bake on that.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Sorry, I was just getting. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me. So, yo, if it's your first time viewing, Chris, give us a little bit of a rundown.
We are from ParanormalWarehouse.com, and we've been doing Real or Fake for a while. Real or Fake is our paranormal series where we try to find a video that has gone viral on the internet, a paranormal video, and we talk about whether we think it's real or fake, fake by mistake, fake as fuck, or whatever else we could come up with.
Faff, if the kids
Right.
are watching. I noticed that if I lean on the desk, it looks like I'm going through an earthquake type situation. I'm gonna try to keep my arms down.
Yeah, when I
For the
type,
rest
it's
of
gonna
the show.
shake too. So,
Well, you know what, man? You shake, you shake. All right, so you want to get into what we talked about, a little recap from last 2 weeks ago?
sure.
All right, I'm gonna play. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna play that. Well, tell us what it is. Tell us what we got going on here.
Well, the recap from 2 weeks ago, we have a video. Basically, this show finally caught its first piece of paranormal evidence, apparently, and
Right.
it's an apparition walking up some steps. We both said it is fake, and yeah, let's just play it.
Now, what was the show? What's the name of the show?
I forget.
I knew you did. I forgot too. It's from the UK. Apparently they've been on the air for like forever or whatever. But yeah, they caught this piece of evidence. I mean, all right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so to recap what's going on here, they kind of set the camera down, aiming at this hallway
Right.
down the way. And I believe they even kind of like gestured towards it as if they heard something coming from there.
Right.
And then he points, the finger goes away. He really gets it in there.
Yeah.
And then this happens. Wow. And they run after it. They skedaddle. And no one there. Surprisingly enough. So,
Right.
we both said fake. I think it's a little, I don't know, it's a TV show. It's not going to be fake by mistake.
Right, and when we were doing Real or Fake 2 weeks ago, we had some people chiming in too on Twitter and saying it was fake. It looks like somebody that's just in their group, basically wearing a sweatshirt and jeans or khakis, walking up the friggin' steps.
Right, it really does look like the guy's wearing a sweatshirt, you know?
Yeah,
You know, like they got like, they're wearing their Cornell sweatshirt, one of those pullovers. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
College.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, and it easily, I mean, we can't see where the other rooms are and all that stuff, but easily, I mean, this person, whoever it is or could have been, could easily just disappear out of the view of the camera once they started running. So, yeah, we both chalked it up to fake.
We did. Now, before we go forward, I want to go backwards a bit. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
We had a discussion on one of the previous shows. One of the, I think the first piece of evidence we showed was of a little anomaly shooting through the air at a brewery, correct?
Yeah, it's an old church that was made into a brewery.
Right.
So then they ended up making a paranormal beer that has sage in it to basically
go with the paranormal flow.
Right, with the event that happened.
Open the windows, smudge the corners. Get the corners, open the windows. Open the windows, smudge the corners. So what we decided was that we were going to try and see what sage tastes like in a cold brew. Now, Chris, there's one of two people on the show who was prepared enough for the segment. Can you tell me, or could you make a guess as to who that person is?
Yeah, you. But here's what happened. So I was going to the store, and all day I was like, in my head, I was like, I got to make sure you buy the sage. Make sure you buy the sage. And I even had an idea in my head. I was like, you know what? Instead of putting it in beer, because I know Mike's going to put it in beer, I'm going to put it in a glass of bourbon. And I thought about it the whole day, went to the store. I'm walking into the store. I'm like, make sure you get the sage. Walk out of the store. I totally forgot the sage, and I was not going back. So you're on your own on this one.
There's two things that I'm disappointed about. One, that you're not going to participate in this experiment with me. Two, what if you, nailed it? What if bourbon and sage is the shit? And someone listening is now going to run out and get it, and they're going to make beige, which is bourbon and sage.
I'm sure it's been done before. I think I've had drinks at, those fancy bars and cocktail places that have sage in their cocktails.
I feel like sage goes on chicken. All right, so this is what sage looks like in its natural habitat here. We got sage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sage. We're going to put it in this nice pint glass. Is this a pint glass? Yeah, sure it is. There we go. We got it in there. Everyone knows this sound, right? Huh? Nice cold seltzer. That's what that sound is. And I'm going to, I'm pouring it all over my desk. I'm pouring it all over my desk.
That's good.
And we're filling it up. Can I show this brand? Probably not. Definitely not. All right, so I filled it up. All right, does sage float? Does sage float? First question.
No.
Well, you're a fool, because look at that.
Oh.
It looks like a cocktail.
Stir it up a little bit.
I know. I'm going to dunk it in there.
Get that whole spin there.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a spin. You know, I'm not going to taste it yet. I'm going to let it steep. I'm going to let it steep like a tea.
Okay.
You know, I'm sophisticated. I know the process of tea steeping.
Let it go the rest of the show.
And bubbles. Look at the effervescence it's creating.
All right, and then we'll try it at the end of the show.
All right. I'm going to put that aside.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I got low expectations.
Yeah, I think it would have been tasted better in the bourbon.
Well, you know what they say, bourbon schmurbin, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to move forward here. All right, so do you want me to talk about the real or fake video of the week?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, so first off, we're doing a thing. We're jumping in on the social media bandwagon. We're joining the 21st century, and we're utilizing our Instagram account. Now, are we posting pictures of an egg breakfast? No. Are we posting a picture of our legs at the pool? Like a young Christopher did, like a 13-year-old girl on his previous vacation? No, we're not posting that. We created a story where we put two videos up, and people voted on which one they wanted to see on this show. And we have a decision. And they picked this video that was taken out of hospital. And apparently this hospital is known for an apparition, straight up, that kind of moseys around the hospital. And some dude heard some weird stuff going on, decided to start filming, and captured the following. Are you prepared?
I'm ready, man.
All right, I'm going to play it through.
Okay.
And then we'll review.
Can't wait.
Do you like that rhyme?
You're doing a great job today.
All right, here we go. Didn't turn on my microphone. And there we have it, folks. The
So this is the
video
video
from the hospital.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking that people probably get bored of watching just our stupid faces on the screen.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to propose something to add to the show.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We can rate the videos based on different criteria. So I'm going to present one criteria to you, and then I want to create a rating system. Are you prepared?
No, I don't think so, but let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to say creepiness is one of the factors.
Okay.
Okay? In this video in particular,
Yeah.
I would say that the creepy value is up there. You know, you can see this thing peeking around. It looks like human-esque, but it doesn't really look like a person. It kind of looks like a creepy thing.
Right.
So I would rate that 7.3 on the creepy scale. Where would you rate?
Actually, I was gonna go with 7 when you mentioned the rating. I was thinking 7 on the creepy right off the bat.
I'm gonna go with 7 on the creepy because it's not like an old lady popping out of there. It's not like a patient popping out of there. It really looks like a little creature kind of poking away. I don't like how he pokes out real quick. That's weird. But yeah, that's all. That's as far as I've gotten with the rating system. So
just the creepy.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that was kind of a disappointment.
Well, I thought it could be a discussion. Here.
All right. Well, here's another rating.
Go ahead. Well, there you go. That's what I was trying to do, Chris. I was trying to spark a discussion. Chris?
Well, no, I guess that defeats the purpose of real estate. Never mind.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I was going to say a rating of how real you think this actually is. But then
that's the end. That's the end of the rating system.
The show. All right, everybody, we're done.
All right, I'll throw out another one. I'm going to say, I don't know how to state it. Like legitimacy factor? Like how legit does this video look?
I mean, I'm going straight up fake as fuck. I'm
oh
saying
my god, he's skipping ahead of the game.
To me, this is right away when I saw this. I'm thinking computer effects or like an app. You know, those apps that you could add the friggin' ghosts.
Sure. Now the only reason why I dance away from the app is because it's like, you know, I don't know, he filmed this on his phone or whatever, you know, like, I don't think it's an app, but I do agree with you. It's probably some sort of computer situation. So we're not doing the categories, is what you're saying? We're not.
I mean, we can. It just, you only had one, and I just feel like it failed instantly. HL Omen 78130 said fake as fuck.
Oh, the faff has broken through. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, it's creepy. It looks more something out of like a, yo, if that was in a 2003, like, B horror movie, I'd be like, oh, good job. Good job, you know? Creepy. Totally did it right. There's this particular scene right here where it kind of like skips into frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my big red flag here. Hold on, let's see if we can see this here. So he peeks out, looks pretty clear, and then when he walks over here, he kind of disappears a little bit, but then he pops right back in. Check this out. So she's like, oh, I'm kind of gone, and Shazam! See that? See that?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't know.
Now, do we know the background of this place or this video, like where this is? Like, obviously it looks like a hospital, but is this like an abandoned hospital? Is this?
This is an operating hospital.
Okay,
so people are working there still. There are patients still going there.
Right.
But I mean, it looks kind of like shitty. I don't want to poo-poo on the hospital. Maybe that's like an old wing. I don't know. It looks old.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on, so I feel like maybe it is like an abandoned wing that they don't use anymore.
Maybe. Another thing that I want to point out is that if I saw something peek its head out of the corner like this, I wouldn't just casually flick the door shut and back away.
Right.
I'd be out of there. You
Yeah,
know,
as soon as I saw the
we've
first
talked
person,
about being wussies before,
yeah,
but I think if you're alone in there, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna handle that.
right. No, I probably would have needed a change of boxes right off the bat. Sorry, I'm just rewatching it. I mean, it's cool if it were real, but it's
But it's what, Chris?
100%, 100% not real.
All right. So listen. What do you say it again? What do you got?
That fake as fuck.
Boom. Fake. Guess what I'm saying?
Fake.
Fake. So another fake. Are we cynical? Yeah. Are we disenchanted? Yeah. But I just don't think they're real.
No, I agree.
And we've said this before. If you know people out there with amazing evidence, I've talked about this in nauseum before, so I don't even want to get back into this. But yeah, we got to start sharing our things. We have to start sharing our stuff, not just because we want to put it on our stupid show, but because
Right.
it's the only thing. It's the only way we're going to learn something. So we would love to have a piece of evidence that you have captured on our show. You can email us at paranormalwarehouse@gmail.com. But in general, put that stuff out there, man. We want to see some cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we try to find these videos on YouTube and wherever
the
else.
search?
Yeah, the search is
man.
god awful.
It is
god awful. And
brutality.
And we're asking, like, I posted on Twitter several times on Paranormal Warehouse to try to get people to send their stuff for us to have a real or fake episode, and we've gotten zero. We've gotten nothing.
Yeah, I want to see this stuff. We want to get it out there. And again,
Yeah.
it's not just because we want content for our show. Like, yeah, we do. But get your stuff out there. It's got to be seen by the world. If this is like something that actually takes place, it's amazing.
Yeah. And if you also are thinking about sending us your stuff, watch some of our episodes first just to make sure you want to do this. But
we're just jerks. We're jerks. But like, there have been times where people sent stuff in the past, and I don't know. There's been some questionable ones.
Yeah, like I wanna get a piece of evidence that stumps us a little bit.
Yeah, I would love that. It's the name of the game.